Hot Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Odogu, when me go. Odogu na South. Odogu na South Africa.
Odogu na South Africa. Imagine this is my old time friend. This is Bernard. It's my old time friend. I'm coming.
Odogu my old time friend.
What the heck can you imagine like a ring?
No, that you wrong.
Longest time. You two are looking good. You are not looking bad as well.
What are you doing here?
What you get a lot from Mazi you need?
You want to tell me that you don't know this man?
Yes.
This man is the only man in this town that is answering Mazi unique, that his things are not unique.
There's nothing unique about this man.
Thank God I'm here right on time. He has sold a lot of fake properties to people, and I will not allow it to happen. But for old time's sake, I will give you a property that befits your purpose. You are coming from South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Calm down. Let me take you to a property that you will like. I am sure you will like it.
Really?
Yes, you are my guy. Enter. A property of your dreams. Welcome to Elegance Cape by Cedarwood.
Wow. I love what I'm saying.
My brother, you must love what you are seeing. No? Nobody will come here will not love it. And guess what? This Elegance Cape you are seeing right now is as the same thing as that Cape Town in South Africa. Two of them are 5 and 6.
I can see it.
Guess what? This estate has very beautiful, amazing features in it. It has Wi-Fi. It has swimming pool. It has library. It has basketball.
You say this place is located with you.
Oh, okay. This place is located at Edo Wash here in Asaba.
Wow.
A fast developing town here in Asaba.
Oh, in fact, I'm getting 5 plots.
5 plots?
Yeah.
You can go and observe the place. So, guys, come and subscribe now to Elegance Cape by Cedarwood. It's just 3.5 million for a few days. After these few days, it turns out to be 6.5 million. So come and get your own plot now, so that you can have a Cape experience. I don't want to hear why they're not selling 3.5 million for me. Come and buy it now. Before you hear, so down.
My name is Chukwukachamaka Christiana, your sensational realtor Chakabi, of course. And today my client is being allocated in Elegance Cape, and it's just 48 hours that he subscribed to this awesome estate, and he's been allocated. Only P1 Plus can run this for you.
Today is a remarkable day for us because we've just had the maiden physical allocation at Elegance Cape by Cedarwood. Elegance Cape by Cedarwood is located at Edogwashiku, Asaba, and it will interest you to know that this estate was just launched a few days ago. Now, this fiscal allocation is actually a symbolic one because it indicates that there is demand for this estate, and secondly, that as an organization, we keep our word. On launch day, we actually had promised fiscal allocation within 48 hours, and we've just had the maiden fiscal allocation here. Both the client and the realtor are excited. The next set of persons we look forward to receiving is you and others who subscribe to this estate.
This beauty is selling for a token of 3.5 million naira, documentation completely waived for you. Amazing.
All right, it's another beautiful time again. Yes, it's another beautiful time, of course, and always a beautiful time right here on Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. My name is Davey, and welcome to the real estate market trend. Yes, it is right about time we bring you abreast. Okay, so. Yes, it is right about that time you get updated, you get updates, you get the latest of the latest as regards the different segments that makes the real estate industry. The real estate market trend comes your way every Monday at 1 p.m. and it brings you up to speed with recent happenings from, yes, the different segments that makes up the real estate industry. And in no particular order this afternoon, I have quite a number of stories from The Guardian, the property segment of The Guardian newspaper, to present to you this beautiful afternoon, exactly 11 minutes past the hour of 1, wherever you're watching from. A big hello to you, and trust you're having a wonderful Monday. As we get set to get the latest updates, to get the latest stories, recent happenings from different segments that makes up the real estate industry, I want to quickly let you all know that the Cedarwood Luxury Radio Studio is highly equipped and readily available to give you the very best of studio experience. And just so you know, you have the opportunity to also feature on any of our radio programs and also make use of the studio for everything that is what's making use of the studio for. Do not forget to like, to comment, and to share. All right, let's go. The very first one I have here says Lagos Mortgage Board issues certificates to property owners. The second batch of the beneficiaries of the Lagos Homes Mortgage Scheme have completed payment and received their certificates, making them full owners of their apartments. The certificates were issued to the beneficiaries last week by the General Manager of the Lagos State Mortgage Board, Mr. Bayowa Foshe. Forsyth. All right, I don't know how they call that name. Mr. Bayowa, all right, at a colorful event tagged exit ceremony organized for mortgages in Ikeja. In his address, Forsyth congratulated the beneficiaries and commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his deputy Obafemi Hamzat for ensuring the sustenance of the scheme. He also identified and recognized the Lagos State Building Investments Company, led by its managing director, Mr. Tunde Davis, as a key partner in the success story, recalling that the beneficiary joined the scheme 10 years ago when congratulatory certificates were issued to them for qualifying, making the commencement of the mortgage term. We'll take our next story that says developers leverage eco-friendly designs for waterfront projects. And this is a real estate news, all right. The demand for high-end waterfront properties is increasing, and developers are prioritizing the use of sustainable materials, water conservation, smart technology, green design, and renewable energy sources. Waterfront properties are major revenue earners in many parts of the world. In addition to the high property values they command for their owners, they provide extra revenue for the government through taxation and other levies. Despite inflationary pressures that bedevil demand for property, the taste for luxury living remains strong, with the average price for a waterfront property indexing above 12.9% According to a report by Knight Frank titled Waterfront Homes in 2024, the global waterfront property premium results closely mirror that of the United Kingdom. The average uplift for a waterfront property across 17 global luxury residential markets sits at 49%, only marginally higher than the UK's figure of 48%. Miami, United States, and America ranks top as the hottest spot for waterfront property demand. Global waterfront properties recorded a 49% average price uplift in 2024. It further says that greenery and serene spaces remain at the top of buyers' requirements for waterfront homes, fueling sales and price growth in the niche market, while low supply puts pressure on prices. Rental income placed on waterfront properties in Lagos and other major city centers is higher than non-waterfront properties. And having said that, I just want to use this opportunity to say that the Autograph Beach View is still up and selling. And yes, you have the opportunity to get a waterfront property for just 25 million naira, 300 square meter. Located in the beautiful city of Lagos, of course, it is also in a beautiful environment. It is a buy and build landed property. For just 25 million naira, you can get yourself a 300 square meter of a waterfront property right here in Lagos, Magbon. UNFCCC chief visits reinforces Nigeria's commitment to mangrove restoration. And just so you know, the first story I presented to you happens to come from the property segment. The second story, from the real estate segment, and this is a property segment story that I'm about to read to you from the Guardian newspaper, not Vanguard. How UNFCCC chief visits reinforces Nigeria's commitment to mangrove restoration. The Executive Secretary of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, Simon Stahl, during the visit to Nigeria, recently reinforced Nigeria's climate commitment, fostered collaboration across various sectors, and highlighted the potential economic and environmental benefits of comprehensive climate action. It also yielded several significant outcomes aimed at enhancing Nigeria's climate action initiatives. Firstly, it strengthened national climate commitment as Stahl engaged with top government officials and civil society organizations to assess and bolster the country's climate strategies. A focal point of these discussions was Nigeria's ambitious goal to achieve net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2060. The dialogues emphasize integrating nature-based solutions such as mangrove restoration into the nation's climate resilience plans. Secondly, he engaged with the private sector and participated in a symposium at the Lekki Conservation Center, organized by the Lagos State Government, the National Council on Climate Change, and the Nigerian Conservation Foundation. Our next story says NIOB advocates enforcement for building control regulations. Towards mitigating building collapses, the Nigerian Institute of Building, NIOB, has urged regulatory authorities to ensure strict enforcement of building control laws in the country. The chairman of the Lagos chapter of the institute, Mr. Thomas Adeoye gave the charge at the 2025 Builders Week work entitled Builders' Role in Effective Building Control and Regulatory Compliance for Sustainable Construction, organized by the chapter at Ejigbo Local Council Development Area in Lagos. The forum attracted the chairman of Ejigbo LCDA, Mosuridin Oloyede Bello, who was represented by the head of the Department of Works and Infrastructure, Mr. Bankole Haron, other officials of the council, NIOB Lagos officials such as Akingbade Israel, past chairman of the charter, Mr. Sunday Wasu. Adeoye said strong enforcement by authorities will eliminate quackery and substandard construction in the building sector. He pointed out that the yearly event provides an opportunity to reaffirm commitment to professionalism, safety, and sustainability in the construction industry while addressing critical issues affecting the built environment. All right, as we make progress, I bring to you our next story on the real estate market trend. Of course, just so you know, this program comes your way every Monday at 1 p.m. and it brings you up to speed with recent happenings from different segments that makes up the real estate industry. From environment to real estate to property to mortgage and finance, we have all the stories covered for you every Monday at 1 p.m. Our next story, which is on environment, says Nigeria hosting FIABCI Congress will drive FDI in real estate. The president of the International Real Estate Federation, FIABCI Africa and Near East region, Mr. Adele Adeniji, has disclosed that the association will drive foreign direct investments in Nigeria real estate sector through the arrays of international players that will come into the country as it hosts the World Congress. He said the Congress hosted by FIABCI Nigeria themed Global Real Estate Reunions promises on unparalleled gathering of real estate professionals, thought leaders, and industry pioneers from around the world. The forum would bring together over 200 international players and 700 local players across the real estate sector, finance, and other sectors in Lagos. Speaking to journalists in Lagos, Adeniji said the 75th Congress hosting right, which is the first ever FIABCI World Congress on the African continent, was granted to Nigeria not only on platter of gold, but because Nigeria deserves it. All right, our next story, AIHS partners MOFI on stakeholder engagement interventions. The African International Housing Show has announced a strategic partnership with the Ministry of Finance Incorporated, MOFI, to promote stakeholders engagement and enlightenment on its inventions. The initiative aims to bring MOFI's activities to the forefront and educate Nigerians about its contributions to the housing sector. MOFI will bring in top housing finance practitioners to share insights into its ongoing efforts and strategic direction in alignment with global best practices. The discussions will also offer valuable perspective on how the institution is prepared to transform Nigeria's housing sector through structured financing, sustainable development, and innovative investment models. MOFI has set an ambitious target to raise 1 trillion naira to support the development of affordable housing in Nigeria. The first phase, amounting to 250 billion naira, has already been raised and fully subscribed, demonstrating strong investor confidence in the initiative. Experts urge industrialized building system to bridge housing gap. Experts urge industrialized building system to bridge housing gap. Experts have called for industrialized building systems and building materials capacity development to tackle the housing crisis in the country. The experts also urge the development of a program that creates suitably priced mortgage assets, adding market developments using optimal funding sources and capital markets for the housing sector. They spoke at the Business Day Property Investment Conference in Lagos. The director of Trillium Real Estate Partners, Mr. Larry Olutsimileyin, said there is a need to deliver affordable homes at scale with sustainable infrastructure service, an industrialized building system, and the development of local building materials capacity. He argued that the local production of building materials is important in reducing the overall cost of construction and creating jobs, as well as industrialization of the economy. Olutsimileyin, who doubles as a strategy advisor of Dia Fatimileyin Co., said the provision of bulk infrastructure is central to housing market development, while the lack of critical infrastructure increases the cost of serviced land. Our next story says experts mobilize schools, communities on climate change adaptation. Environmentalists have emphasized the urgent need for Nigerians to act and address the harmful factors contributing to global warming. They made the call during the community engagement and mobilization on climate change adaptation project flagged off at the University of Ibadan. The project cuts across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country, including Mina, Calabar, Dulce, Gombe, and Weri. The chair of the Southwest Project, Prof. Olajumoke Morenikeji, who is the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Kola Diasid University, Ibadan, explained that the project creates climate change awareness among schools and involves training of teachers and students. The professor also disclosed that the climate change smart clubs have been formed in the selected Southwest schools, with teachers serving as guides, adding that the climate change smart clubs will make an impact on communities and schools in the zone. Unilag Gloma begin AI-driven waste recycling projects. The University of Lagos Unilag has partnered with the State Waste Management Authority (LOMA) on an inclusive research project to adopt artificial intelligence (AI) techniques for extracting carbon from landfill waste for renewable energy. The project, funded by the African Inclusive Digital Transformation Seed Grant, is aimed at revolutionizing waste management across Africa by harnessing digital innovation. The research is concentrated on applying AI techniques to separate carbon waste from landfill waste for renewable energy to improve the economy of Nigeria and other African countries. As part of the initiative, a stakeholder engagement event was held at Olusosun landfill or Jota, coinciding with the World Recycling Day to engage stakeholders. Also, the university's Green Hub, in collaboration with the project, organized a medical outreach program for landfill workers. How Africa is combating flooding drought with nature-based solution. A new report by the World Resource Institute (WRI) and the World Bank, with contributions from the African Development Bank, provides one of the most comprehensive assessments to date on how sub-Saharan Africa, one of the world's most climate vulnerable regions, is turning to nature to combat mountain risks of flooding, droughts, and extreme heat. Growing resilience, unlocking the potential of nature-based solutions for climate resilience in sub-Saharan Africans analyzes nearly 300 projects over the past decade to identify what works, key barriers and strategies to scale up nature-based solutions to promote green, resilient development. The report shows a steady increase in the adaptation of NBS projects, with the number of new projects initiated growing by an average of 15% yearly between 2012 and 2021. These projects, which include protecting and restoring forests, wetland, floodplains, and coral reefs, often in combination with traditional grey infrastructure, are strengthening climate resilience while actively delivering core benefits like job creation, biodiversity encouragement, enhancement, biodiversity enhancement, and social equity. All right. Hydrologist becomes 2025 Stockholm Water Prize laureate. Professor Gunther Blöschel has won this year's Stockholm Water Prize based on his world-renowned research and work on flood risk reduction, water resource management, flood scaling, and regional process hydrology. Blöschel is a pioneer of water engineering. His comprehensive database and analysis have revolutionized and deepened the global understanding of flood risk reduction and water resource management. His contributions make him the founder of the new and growing scientific field, regional resources hydrology, and co-founder of social hydrology, both of which advance our knowledge of flood risks under climate change on a global scale. In its citation, the prize committee of Stockholm Water Prize said, Blöschel is the world's leading flood hydrologist. He has made groundbreaking contributions to understanding the drivers of increasing flood risks under climate change, coupled with the strong influence of regional flood processes. And we'll take our last story for this afternoon. It says, Esvabon tax new estate surveyors on integrity professionalism. The Estate Surveyors and Valuers Registration Board of Nigeria has called on new estate surveyors and valuers to exhibit the highest level of integrity and professionalism. Speaking at the induction of 739 registered estate surveyors and valuers in a ceremony held in Abuja, the board chairman, Mr. Dozo Fatokun, said that ethics are the cornerstones of the practice, adding that upholding these values will not only enhance reputation but also contribute to the growth and credibility of the profession. Fatokun also urged them to continue the journey of self-development through the mandatory continuing professional development program, as this signifies commitment and strengthens the standard of practice. According to the board chairman, staying abreast of the best practices and emerging trends in the noble profession is crucial for maintaining the excellence of the board demands, as this is also the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. This is how much we have for you as far as bringing you updates up to speed with the latest of the latest from different segments that makes up the real estate industry. Let's do this again next week, Monday.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Finding the right property can sometimes feel like a daunting task. Whether you are buying your first home, renting a space, or making an investment. At P1 Plus, we aim to simplify this process by helping you understand the key factors to consider when choosing a property.
Here are 5 things to consider when getting yourself a property.
Are you looking for a family home, a commercial property, or a rental space? Clarifying your purpose will help narrow down your options and guide your search effectively.
Understanding your financial limit is essential. Consider the cost of the property, additional fees, and potential maintenance costs. At P1 Plus, we offer flexible payment plans to help clients achieve their goals.
Location of a property determines its accessibility, value, and growth potential. For residential properties, you look out for areas with good schools, tight security, and also healthcare facilities. Just like for commercial investments, proximity to business districts is key.
Modern buyers and renters often look for features like energy efficiency, smart home technology, and recreational facilities. Properties developed or managed by P1 Plus incorporate these elements to meet contemporary standards.
Navigating the real estate markets can be overwhelming. Partnering with professionals like P1 Plus ensures that you make informed decisions and also secure the best deals.
Choosing the right property today is a significant step, and with the right guidance, it can also be a rewarding experience. Contact us for personalized advice and property listings tailored to your needs.
So subscribe to any of our current selling Cedarwood luxury estate and enjoy a seamless process of acquiring properties. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is David, Programs and Broadcast Coordinator for Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Would you love to feature on any of the Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio program? Do well to reach out to us via the number right there on the screen, irrespective of who you are, what you are, where you are, and what you do. The Cedarwood Luxury Online platform is available and open to every one of you out there. So if you love to feature on any of our Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio programs, do well to reach out to us via the WhatsApp number right there on the screen, and boom, you'll be in the studio to speak with us. Do well to reach out to us now.
If you know, you know. But if you don't know, you know. Now you know. Now you know. If you know, you know. The big ballers in town.
Hello everyone, P1 Plus, owners of all Cedarwood luxury estates across the nation, has launched this beautiful estate called the Autograph Maisonette and Apartments right here in Monastery Road, of course, in the beautiful city of Lagos. I'm standing right here with Surveyor Femi, one of our surveyors in P1 Plus, who is going to tell you, the subscribers and our highly esteemed clients, what to expect in this beautiful estate that is coming.
Thank you so much, Mr. David. In this estate, what we're expecting in this estate is not much, because the land mass here is just 1 hectare, and due to that we are expecting service plot in this particular estate, and the service plot will be going 300 square meter and 600 square meter. And also for the building per se, we're expecting 2-bedroom apartment, and also we're expecting 3-bedroom apartment here in this estate. Also we are expecting 4-bedroom maisonette in this estate, at least just to utilize this space, the little space that we have here, and everybody will enjoy staying in this estate. Also we have so many amenities that will be coming into this estate, like the recreation center, the gym house, the supermart, and maximum security is coming into this estate too, and many more in this estate. Just stay tuned as you see more updates in this estate.
You've heard it all from my beloved surveyor right here with me. If you have seen Cedarwood luxury apartments and terraces, I tell you the autograph maisonette and apartment would blow your mind. Take advantage of the early bird price. Make hay while the sun is as hot as it is right now, like they will say. My name is David, and on behalf of P1 Plus owners of all Cedarwood luxury estate, we are inviting every one of you for free inspection Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to about 3 p.m. all right? Yes, you can come and inspect this estate. You can come and make your subscription, pick up a subscription form and take advantage of the autograph maisonette and apartment, Monastery Road, Lagos State. Pew.